I love a loud woman.
I get that way when I feel good. Oh, honey, that feels so good. You'll be back in town soon?
2 weeks.
This is my beeper number. Call me direct next time. No point paying the escort service for doing nothing.
How much for tonight?
150. The service takes a big cut.
I've got several clients up here. You mind partying with all of us one night?
Of course not. I told you, I love sex. I'll do anything.
All right, then. I'll call you. Listen, how about you stay a little longer?
Oh, I'd like to, but I've got to go. It's a school night.
Tough day?
About like usual. Thanks.
Richard, what is going on?
Let's give me a break tonight, Bev, okay? Let's do that.
I'm not stupid, lover. Not that stupid, anyway. What is it, another nurse?
You're gonna do it anyway, aren't you? You're gonna irritate me. You're gonna keep at me until we get into a fight. Good night, Bev.
Hi, Mrs. Wyman.
Hello, Jennifer. What is it?
Oh, no.
Chris, old buddy, when I sold you this car, I did not imply the price would include a lifetime of tuna. You consider it an extended warranty, Cotton, all right?
You extend the warranty, it keeps me from busting you for gross misrepresentation in the sale of this vehicle.
Chris, moan on me. I thought you had genuine affection for this here classic.
I do, Cotton, I do, all right? And I am damn good with cars. I can't seem to keep this classic in tune. I want to get that phone.
Hello? This is Mr. Dunn.
It's for me.
Absolutely not. Every time that group comes to town, they get a snootful, and they think they're striking the soft underbelly of Europe all over again. Of course I'm patriotic. Send him to the Frenchman. Let him watch his hairy-legged harlots do the can-can.
What the hell are you getting me into, Cotton? You giving out my phone number for one of your scams?
Just the office.
What are you selling?
Absolutely nothing. It's a totally legal business. And I am here at your request, if you remember.
Trouble's in the carburetor.
Chris, no. Forget carburetor. Carburetor does not exist. Forget points. Forget plugs. Think engine.
Engine.
Yes, a symbiotic harmony of all the separate parts in which all the parts become one with the whole. A little universe, working along. Tune into the zen of it.
Cotton, the trouble is in the carburetor.
Huh? It is the engine. The engine is it. Forget about the outside. Think about the inside. Little valves valving, tappets tapping, cams camming. They all have their needs, and you must intuit their needs. Is the engine happy? If it's happy, it'll sound like angels humming. If it's not happy, it'll sound like a cement truck. You got a screwdriver?
Yes, I do, right here.
Oh!
Attitude. That's amazing, Cotton.
I'll accept that as a thank you, and you're welcome. Hello, this is Cotton Dunn. It's for you.
Surprise. Yeah, Lorenzo.
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Hudson. I'm at 4842 Bayshore. We have a homicide.
Right, 4842, I got it. I'm just gonna change and I'll be right there.
Do I have to send a car for you again, Lorenzo?
No, sir, you don't. My car's running just fine.
Hey, cowboy. They pay you extra to ride the little bad bulls? What?
Don't you start with me.
It must have been a burglar. She was alone. Somebody broke in. I could see the door was open when I pulled into the driveway. She was already dead.
Dr. Wyman, do you own a gun?
No, I don't believe in them. Is that what they're all doing here? Aren't you supposed to have a warrant or something? What do you think? I killed my own wife and then hid the gun here in my house? That'd be pretty stupid.
They're looking for more than just the weapon. They're looking for fingerprints that don't belong here, or anything that can tell us what happened.
It's a crime scene, Doctor. They're just doing what they're supposed to do.
If you like, I could have the district attorney's office call you and explain your rights under the circumstances if you don't understand them.
Oh, no, I'm just making noise to try and keep from thinking of it. All of it. If we can do this another time, I'd like to take a pill and lie down for a while, if that's okay.
Yeah, while we're here, though, a couple of questions. Was your wife expecting any company today?
No, not that I know of.
After you called the police while you were waiting, did you have anything to drink?
Yeah, I thought it'd help calm me down. I felt like I was going to explode.
Sir, did your wife have a problem with alcohol?
Of course not.
Didn't drink alone very often?
No, she didn't.
Okay. All right, doctor, thank you very much. I know this is tough, but we appreciate it. We'll be in touch.
So what about the broken highball glass underneath her body?
Yeah. Maybe she sat down to have a drink with her killer.
I don't know, shot 5 times at close range? Doesn't sound like a burglary to me.
No, it sounds like somebody was trying to make a point. Boom, 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 boom.
Listen, I'm gonna go see what we've got out here.
All right. Talk to me, Mrs. Wyman. You saying goodbye to somebody or hello or what?
So far, no gun.
Sergeant Fry brought the dog. If the gun would have been ditched around there, we would have found it.
And we also checked out Dr. Wyman at the hospital. He's got a pretty good reputation. There was a rumor of an affair, but nothing concrete.
What's his specialty?
He's an obstetrician.
Yeah. He had 2 tough deliveries yesterday. He went home tired and late.
His intern confirmed that for us.
Is Wyman making money?
According to his intern, he's got the practice down perfect.
What about this affair? Any details?
It was his nurse. She left the state about 6 months ago.
Anything in the wife's background that might explain why someone would want to kill her?
We're just starting on her, but from what the neighbors say, it's going to be thin.
She was old Palm Beach money. She did a lot of charity work, and she did not have an enemy in the world.
Huh. Then there is money involved.
Which he doesn't need.
Maybe he didn't need it. Maybe he just wanted it. So, what's next?
Well, I guess we start from scratch. We'll go talk to the doctor again, see if we can come up with anything.
We'll set up in front of his house tonight, talk to anybody on the street. Maybe one of them was there last night. Could have seen something, heard something.
Lieutenant, I don't suppose that we could get some help on this one. Just
Forget it.
one man.
It's a quiet street. You two can handle it. Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Two cars in 30 minutes. This is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Next one's yours if you're not in retirement by then. Look, this is a waste of time. I'm gonna go talk to Dr. Wyman and see if I can go over his statement again. Why don't you try and see if you can stay awake? Hi.
Sergeant.
Do you have a minute?
Sure. Come on in.
Great, thanks.
Excuse me, sir.
I got mace. I'll mace your worthless hide right out here in the street, you worthless punk.
I'm a police officer, sir.
You can't suck me in with a fake badge. Get a job.
Look, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You can ask him from there.
Do you happen to live around here, sir?
Of course I'll live around here. How far you think me or this dog could get on foot?
That's a good point. That's a good point. You didn't happen to be walking this dog last night at the same time, did you?
What if it was?
Did you hear anything? See anybody?
What's the point of this?
See, last night around this time, there was a shooting in that house.
But he's not safe anywhere these days. I didn't hear nothing. Did see somebody, though.
Oh, yeah? Anybody you knew?
Little girl lives about 2 streets over. Cuter and lace panties.
Well, listen, thank you for your time, Doctor.
Sure. Anything you need, call me.
Okay, thanks.
gotta be nuts. I gotta figure out something to do with this. What the hell were you thinking about?
Hey, just do what you want.
Jennifer, you gotta cool it. We've gotta be careful. If someone sees us together, it's all over. You gotta go.
Go? I did it, Richard. I did it. You want me to go? No, wait, man.
Jennifer! Jennifer! I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to go. We just have to be careful, that's all. We finally got what we want. I just don't want to lose it.
I guess every generation figures it's the last with anything going for it. Young people these days, my grandmother would say, the world's going to hell on a greased rail. I'd hate to hear what she would say about this current bunch. But you always know where to find them. At the mall.
We hung out here till 9, and Christy dropped me a couple blocks from home. I walked the rest of the way, so you're right, I was there.
Why didn't she drop you at your house?
Christy's the one in the middle. Things go better at home when I don't bring her around.
Oh, Jennifer, you don't look like you're part of that bunch.
Looks can fool you. You don't look like a cop. On second thought, maybe you do. Look, I just know she's my first close friend, and she's a good person.
Why don't we get back to what happened the other night?
I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything, okay? Nothing.
Listen, if you could think of anything else, why don't you give us a call? We may need to talk to you again.
Okay, but can we do it someplace else next time? I've got a reputation, you know? Talking to the cops.
You making the beeper?
Well, I think we both know the profile. Think she's a pusher?
Sure doesn't look like a pusher.
Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving.
So I go, I've got a reputation, you know? And you could just see the lady cop's eyes go flat. She wanted to punch me out so bad. Woo!
Imagine that. You being right there on the street. It's Richard's old lady got whacked. Whoa.
Yeah. I did it, Christy.
You did it?
I shot Richard's wife.
Jeez. Jen, you're kidding me, right? That bastard used you. You gotta get out of here. He will not lie for you once the cops start to squeeze him.
I don't believe that.
Well, you better. Look, me and April, we're going to LA once I can get some money together. Come with us. Hell, the one thing that creep Richard might do is give you some money to get rid of you. What do you say?
Why would I want to go to LA? I hate LA. I like Palm Beach.
April's got a cousin in a band in LA. Oh, come on, it'd be a kick us all out there.
What about school?
Ditch it, for good.
Christy, I plan to graduate.
You better plan on doing it through some sort of extension deal, you know? Long distance extension, like from jail.
I like it here. And now that Richard's free, everything's gonna be great.
Think about it, Jen. Please? Okay, think about it.
I just can't let you on Doc's boat without either his permission or a search warrant.
All we want to do is look at the boat. Just look at the damn thing. Now, you want me to get a search warrant? I'll get one. But let me tell you a little something. That warrant's going to bring 4 squad cars full of cops. And they're going to take that sucker apart a screw at a time. You with me on this, Mr. Griner?
Yeah, I'm with you. I just can't help you.
All right, come on. Now, why don't we just do this the easy way, huh, Burl? Why don't we just call Dr. Wyman? We'll just ask him.
But see, now if I do that, I bother him. I disturb him. Looks like I'm not doing my job.
And he wouldn't like that, would he?
No, he's not real tolerant.
What if I call him?
That's the same thing.
Sounds like we got a problem, Burl.
No, see, now I got the problem. He said one more mess up and I'm unemployed. And that's all because of that daughter of his and that damn phone over there.
I mean, Wyman's got a daughter?
Yeah, sure. And a pig's got a side pocket.
So he's got a girlfriend, and this is where they meet.
You know the woman's name?
Ain't no woman. Ain't much more than a kid. Real pretty kid, though. Frying size. you get my meaning.
So what's your problem with her?
The phone. Acted like she owned it. If I was on it and she wanted, hell to pay if I didn't get off.
Wait, hasn't Wyman got a landline or a mobile?
Both. It made no sense to me, but she'd come on up here with her little buzzy beeper and want that phone right now.
There's gonna be several thousand pagers here in Palm and West Palm. What do you think?
I think a lot of them belong to hookers, but she's so young, you know.
Brian's size, wouldn't you say?
Well, you can have anything you want. I'm generous.
What do you want?
I want to fix you a drink. What'll it be?
Fine. Scotch.
Scotch?
What do you want?
We want to go to LA, buy some good drugs, hear some good tunes, have some hot sex. What do you want?
I want the two of you out of my house now.
You sure that's what you want? Because I thought maybe you wanted to go to jail. That's exactly where you're going if you're not nice to us. We know.
Go on.
We know who killed Mrs. Doctor.
Then you should go to the police.
And tell them that you knew all along and you've been lying to them? Tell them you've been doing the Waldo with an underage kid? Naughty, naughty, Doctor.
You can't prove that. I'll deny it. I do deny it.
Yeah? You do, and Jennifer will think you turned your back on her. Look, I've been her best bud since I was like 9 and she was 7, man. I know this girl. You turn on her and she will spill her guts.
And what if she does? No one will believe it. It's fiction.
You bought her the gun. You taught her how to use it. You told her you wanted to get rid of your old lady. You hid the gun after she did it, and you lied to the cops about all of it. Bang, goodbye. Too bad.
How much?
Think zeros.
How many?
Get creative.
500?
Get real.
5,000 should get you to LA.
Yeah. Yeah, that should do it.
Yes, it should. But it buys me a little extra.
Extra?
We'll have a good time before you leave town. Just the three of us. Come here. But before I give you the money, we don't have to talk about this, do we, children? Not to Jennifer.
So glad you called. Hi.
Jennifer, tell me I wasn't wrong about you.
Richard, what is it?
I thought we were going to be okay. I thought you were smart.
Are gonna be okay.
Not if you keep telling our secrets.
I told one person.
Christy,
Yeah, but she wouldn't say anything.
it's a good thing she came to see me before she went to the police. She wanted money to keep quiet.
Oh, how could she do that? I mean, how could she do that?
Did you tell anyone else?
No, I swear.
Christy said you talked to the police.
It was just a couple of cops. Somebody saw me on the street after it happened. I didn't say anything, that's all.
What am I gonna do with you? Here's the way it is, Jennifer. You murdered Beverly. cops will come after you. I can arrange that. You believe me, Jennifer?
I believe you.
Good. You can't hurt me, Jennifer. But I can hurt you. I can make it look like you did it all.
We located the pager company Jennifer's calls were sent through. That was a dead end. But the payphone at the marina was a jackpot.
Okay. That's it for the security guard, all the numbers he used on a regular basis.
Yeah, if he and Jennifer were the big users, then her call pattern should be pretty evident here.
No, here's one that keeps coming up over and over again. Been used a lot in the last couple of months. Let's give it a spin.
Sure.
This is Mr. Dunn. Mr. Dunn's Cotillion Escorts. Hello. Is that you again, Frenchie?
So, our girl works for an escort service. It's probably a front for call girls.
My mechanic is booking the action.
So we know that Jennifer has a relationship with the doctor, right? She was either there or nearby when the doctor's wife was shot. She wasn't exactly up front with this, was she?
No, she wasn't. Yeah, maybe she'll be a little more upfront if we bring her down here to question her instead of doing it at the mall.
I think I would like to go talk to her at home. Nice, private, no pressure. I'm a little curious about her home life. What about your mechanic, Mr. Dunn?
I'm gonna put Mr. Dunn up on blocks. Permanently.
So what are you doing home from school?
Ditch day.
You can get away with that?
Kid me, it's like a day off for teachers. You busted me for ditching school?
No, Jennifer, I'm not busting you. At least not until I understand a couple of things.
What does that mean?
Is your mom home?
No.
When's she gonna be back?
6 weeks. She travels with a company in Lauderdale. She's in Europe.
And she just left you here by yourself. What about your dad?
There's a housekeeper.
And she looks after you.
Alice? Alice is a snitch, but she leaves me alone. That's the deal I made with her. Otherwise, I'd have to tell my mother that she drinks on the job and she'd lose this easy gig.
So you basically take care of yourself?
I do all right.
No, I don't think you do, Jennifer. I think you have made a real mess of things.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Look, at this point, I am just trying to make sense of things. I would like for this to work out where it doesn't ruin the rest of your life. You can do that by telling me the truth about what happened.
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't even have to talk to you.
Oh, yes, you do. You can either do it here or you can do it down at the station. But you can't just say to someone that I drink and get rid of me, because I'm not going away. What do you know about the murder of Beverly Wyman? Did Dr. Wyman murder his wife?
What do you keep asking me this stuff for, huh? I mean, is it just because I happened to be on the street that day? I don't know anything about it.
Don't play games with me. We know about your relationship with Dr. Wyman. We know about the boat, you going there with him. We even know about your arguments with the security guard over the phone. We know about the escort service. Did you see Dr. Wyman murder his wife?
I can't help you.
Here you go, Mr. Dunn. I have a lot of references. You can call anyone you like. I really need the job.
Mr. Dunn. Oh, Mr. Lorenzo. Good to see you. See, girls, customer.
I'm looking for a girl, Cotton.
Right place for that. What are you doing here?
Jennifer Bell, you know who she is?
Never heard of her.
You better think about this, Cotton.
I don't have to. I never heard of her. Girls don't use their own names here. Hell, I got 3 Marilyn Monroes. I got a Beverly Hills. I got 2 Cleopatras, 1 white, 1 black. I got a girl wanted to call herself Nefertiti. Thought to convey the image, you know what I mean? So, what's in the name, Bubba?
Got a picture?
No, but I got an age, Bubba. 17.
17?
That's right. It's shy of the age of consent. It's right around the age of mandatory sentencing. That's sexual battery. We're talking a 30 to 40-year hard time crime.
Couldn't be one of mine. It's in the agreement. Got to be 21 to work for cotillion escorts. Girls have to prove it.
Prove it with what, Cotton? Fake IDs they can buy on the corner?
Want to see some of my pictures?
Nope. Yes. Hello, Jennifer.
That's her. She said her name was Marie. She works a lot.
You couldn't tell she was underage?
Oh, come on, Chris. Kids today, who can tell? They look 25 when they're 12.
Even if she was 25, Cotton, that's still pandering. You know, I'm seriously disappointed in you.
Oh, that hurts. If I do it for an actor, I'm an agent. If I'm a lawyer, it's contingency work. I try to provide some purely social companionship for a lonely, lonely guy, and I'm a pimp.
Purely social companionship.
It's in the agreement. Sexual contact with a client is strictly prohibited.
Come on, Cotton, you think somebody's gonna seriously live up to that?
I gotta believe, Dorothy. Chris, I'm not a pimp.
Okay, Cotton. All right. What about the clients? You got reliable ID on them?
Absolutely. I'm not gonna send my girls out with some deviant, some pervert. Why do you ask?
You know a doctor, Richard Wyman?
Yes, he's been out with Marie a couple of times. Haven't heard from him in a while.
I need to see your records, Cotton.
Well, I'm sorry. That material is strictly confidential.
I've had a really long day. I'm tired.
We know about your affair with Jennifer Bell.
That's ludicrous.
We also have information that you set up dates with her several months ago through the cotillion escort service. She called herself Marie.
We know about the 2E on your boat, too.
Okay, fine. You have what you say you have. But what's the point? All it does is ruin my reputation. All it does is hurt the two of us. Why would you want to do that?
We don't. We just want to know how this figures into the murder of your wife.
It doesn't, does it? I wasn't even here. You think Jennifer killed Beverly? I can't believe that.
How'd the two of you get hooked up?
I'd known her for years. I knew her parents. My marriage was in ruins. I went into that escort service just looking for a friendly face. And when I saw Jennifer's picture in that book, I couldn't believe it. It felt sort of taboo for both of us. And then it developed. We became dependent on one another. I know Jennifer had a temper, but to do something like murder.
What were you thinking? I mean, what were you going to do?
What do you mean?
You gonna divorce your wife and marry Jennifer, something like that?
No, it wasn't serious in that way.
But you knew she was a minor.
Absolutely not. We never talked about it. I assumed she was at least 18. Besides, what does that matter?
How about that it's illegal? Sexual assault against a minor for openers.
30 to 40 years in the state pen for closers, Doc.
I think in order for you to convict me, you'd need either me or Jennifer to testify that it happened. And you won't get that. I'm going inside now. Unless you're prepared to arrest me.
Don't make this tougher than it has to be, Doc.
And if you arrest me and ruin my reputation and then can't make it stick, the DA better be prepared to sign over the deed to the city of Palm Beach because it will be mine.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me?
You look like you're about ready to ask me to find a brain for your monster.
Well, you know, this is all about attitude, Rita.
So don't tell me you're trying to do a Cotton Dunn mind probe underneath there.
No. Actually, I rebuilt the car. Shall we see how it runs?
Go ahead, try it again. Yeah, Sergeant Lance. So what's the location, Lieutenant? All right, we'll be there.
Emmy's on her way. 2 females, Caucasian, both shot. I know you have the Wyman case, but you're gonna have to work this one in too. It's hard to tell how old they are. They've been in the water a while.
I think this may be part of the other case, Lieutenant.
Yeah, they're both friends of Jennifer Bell.
Mr. Dunn.
What's up, Doc? Come to spread some more gloom in my life?
I beg your pardon?
Damn well you should. You are singly and solely responsible for putting me out of business.
Well, maybe I can make it up to you. Pay you for your inconvenience?
Pay?
I'd be willing to soften the blow, yes.
To the tune of how much?
We'll work something out, I'm sure.
What do you want, Doc? For what?
I want the record of my involvement with Marie to disappear.
You mean Jennifer? You know what hurts me, Doc? I saw myself as kind of a broker of happiness. I put lonely souls together. Dinner, go bowling, whatever. And all I ask is a small fee that I might continue my good works. I can't believe you two would stiff me for my cut. There are no morals anymore.
Do you have what I'm asking for?
The cops. And I gave it willingly. Goes around, comes around, Doc. And I'm left to haul the remnants of my livelihood off to the recycler. Put a little gas in the car, a little food on the table. And all I'm guilty of is trying to make this place a better place to live.
Hello?
Hello, Jennifer. I want to see you. Can we do that?
Please, leave me alone.
You sound afraid. You don't have to be afraid, Jennifer.
I haven't told anybody. Nobody knows.
I just want things to be the way they were. Can we do that?
Leave me alone.
You sound angry.
Leave me alone or I'm calling the cops.
Rita, lab details from the Beverly Wyman crime scene.
Great. Did you ever get in touch with Griner?
No, he's gone. Seems Mr. Griner came into some money headed out for the Piney Flats.
Sounds like our doctor is starting to cover his tracks with Jennifer. All right, why don't we run this whole thing through again? So we have a woman that is murdered in cold blood. She shot 5 times at her front door. Miles away, 2 more show up. Both shot once and then dumped in the water. 1 shot in the head and 1 shot in the back.
All 3 were shot with the same .38. Now, the 2 that were found together were shot at the same time. The first one was surprised. The second one tried to run away.
So the single killing was a crime of passion, and the double killing was a crime of cunning.
Yeah. So what do you got? Different motives? A different killer? Different killers. The Doc and Jennifer.
That's very good. So maybe the 2 girls were silenced because of the wife's murder.
The second killer covering for the first. I don't see Jennifer being able to shoot her pals. But maybe she could have shot the wife. Could she have thought that it was true love with the Doc? Even to the point of offing his wife and all the while turning tricks? That's twisted, man.
Yeah, well, I would say it would take somebody pretty twisted to put 5 slugs into another human being. Chris, you remember that initial lab report? It said that there was no strange prints, right? Just the maid, the wife, and the doctor. Here's the detailed list. Everything they dusted. Remember he said he had a drink while he was waiting for the cops? The maid's prints are on that glass, and so are the wife's.
The maid had to handle the glass, washed it, and put it away. I can see that. But the wife's?
So maybe she made him a drink.
That she was still alive when Wyman had that drink. Big hole in the doctor's story.
Oh my God, it's his car.
Hello? Okay.
Can I have a few minutes?
Okay.
Sergeant Lance.
Rita, I'm in trouble. He's waiting for me. If I don't go out there, he's coming in here. He wants to kill me.
Who, Richard Wyman?
Yeah, Richard. Please send somebody quick, okay?
Where are you, Jennifer?
At home.
Look, just stay there. Do not go outside. We've got somebody on the way. Do you understand?
I understand, but please send somebody.
Just stay on the phone until one of our cars gets there, okay? Just talk to me. So you say that he killed your two friends?
He did. And he killed his wife.
Yeah, this is Sergeant Lorenzo. We got a possible hostage situation. 4900 Battery Drive. No sirens.
Jennifer? She hung up.
Sweet Jennifer. I'm sorry things didn't work out.
I called the police. They know you're here. They're coming.
Well, we'll have to go somewhere else.
Step away from the car! Step away from the car with your hands showing!
No, it's all right, officers. Everything's okay.
He's got a gun!
No, just relax. It's right here.
Drop the gun now!
Don't shoot me now!
Shut up!
He was gonna kill me. Oh, Chrissy was right. He just used me. I just did it for him.
What do you think? Jury gonna convict her?
That is a hard call. I doubt it, though.
What? Even with the confession?
Yeah, I mean, by the time her defense attorneys get through, the jury is not even going to believe that she was in the state of Florida when Beverly Wyman was murdered, you know? It's going to be Jennifer was the victim. Forget about the doctor's wife.
They were both victims. Even though Wyman was the one that ended up dead, Jennifer was a victim. I'll bet she won't make it past 30. That girl's gonna self-destruct.
Oh, I don't know. I think there's still hope. You know, I mean, if somebody would just give her some guidance, if her mother or somebody would spend some time with her, there would be hope.
You really believe that?
Yes, I do. I really do. So, tell me something, Christopher.
What?
What happened with your car?
Oh, no.
What?
You mean, what happened with my car this time?
I did not say that.
No, you didn't have to say it. It was all over your face.
I'm
That's
serious.
what you meant.
What happened?
She was running so smooth. I was out on the highway, no traffic, so I decided to blow the carbon out.
And?
Well, I blew the head gasket instead. But I can fix it. You know, it's still a great car. It's a great car.
It's a great car. I'm sorry. No. It's so bad.